Hello, welcome to my science channel. My name is Mr. Dixon. Alright, we continue from where we stopped in the last video, complex number. I promise that in my channel, I will make sure I finish complex number. It's going to be a series. Okay, in today's class, we look at power of J. If you can recall in the last video, we said that J is root minus 1. But what if we choose to talk about J squared? J squared. Now, J squared has a property to be minus 1. That means this root sign has been removed. Take note, if I'm to remove this root sign, the best thing is to find the square root of both sides, which that will make this J to be squared, and of course with that now this will be removed. You're going to have something like this, whereby the J squared will be equal to, that is square of the square root of minus 1, the same thing as minus 1. Anytime you find the square of the square root of a particular variable or a particular number, the answer is what is inside that square root. So the square root, the square of the square root of minus 1 is the same thing as minus 1. So that means the J squared is now minus 1. So this property is what you need to understand. It is not to be memorized, but there is a concept, or there's how the formula we can use in understanding it. Okay, now what about J cube? You know, if I have J cube is the same thing as J squared into J. Yes, J squared dot J, which simply means J squared is minus 1. I can put minus 1 dot J. So minus 1 times J, the answer is minus J. So that means you can easily say that J cube is equal to minus J. This is very, very important, because by the time we get into multiplication of complex number, you will apply this property. Okay, so let's talk about maybe J raised to the power of 4, and this is the same thing as J raised to the power of 2 multiplied by 2. Okay, now for the fact that we know that J squared is minus 1, we can easily say that, okay, minus 1, substitute J squared, then square. And of course, minus 1 squared is the same thing as 1, because minus 1 times minus 1 is equal to 1. So you can say that J raised to the power of 4 is equal to 1. Alright, we shall continue with the power of J in the next video.